Hello my YouTube friends and family. I am here to make another video. My first video was really just my introduction. Today I'm going to tell you a story. Today is February, well now I think, no, still February 1st. Y'all, I just got off work. I am tired and I just made my first Instagram video. So bear with me, okay? So today I'm going to tell you how my depression all started, how it all came about, okay? The first time I ever noticed my depression. Now this is crazy, y'all. Honestly, it all started when I got bullied in school, first off, y'all. And when I came home, I always got, me and my sisters, it wasn't only me. I have 3 sisters. At that time, it was just really just me, my twin sister, and my other youngest sister, which is 2 years younger than me. And we got whoopings almost every day, okay? I got a whooping before for sitting down washing dishes. Sitting down drying dishes, okay? And that was because it was lazy. Honestly, every day. And when I say whoopings, I mean whelps, like bruises. Which I'm pretty sure, if y'all around my age, 34, I'm pretty sure, well, if you grew up in a whooping household, you know how that feels, okay? So, for me, being at home was horrible. I didn't want to be at home, and I didn't want to go to school because I got made in front of all the time because I had a reading disability. Not only did I have a reading disability, I failed the 2nd grade. So that is actually when my depression actually first started, when I failed the 2nd grade. And I started getting picked on every day at school. So it was like, I felt like I had nowhere to go. I had nowhere to release, nowhere to feel at peace. Literally, that's how I felt. So that is when my depression first started. And I started hiding at home. Like, I didn't want to get in trouble. And I didn't want to be responsible for anybody else, like if they messed up, I didn't want to be responsible. I wasn't around. I wasn't there. So I started hiding. I would hide in closets. I would hide in the trees. I would hide everywhere. And I'm sorry, if you hear noise in the background, that's my dog doing stuff. So for me, I felt like I never had a place to just be myself, be free. So I always hid from my family. One day I woke up from hiding and it was completely nighttime and everybody was asleep in the house. And for some reason, I had this urge as I walked through the house and saw that everybody was asleep. I went into everybody's room one by one. And I seen everybody asleep and nobody was even worried or cared that I was missing. I wanted to kill everybody in their sleep. Like, I literally wanted to kill everybody. So from that day on, I started walking the house every night after everybody went to sleep with a knife, planning on how I was gonna slit everybody's throat, which is horrible. Everything that I say is not a laughing matter. Nothing I say is even funny. I'm being very truthful, very real. And actually, it's crazy how I used to feel, I might smile. I'm really saying this because I might smile and I might laugh. But I'm not joking. This is what really happened in my life. And this is exactly what brought me down to my depressed state. I'm not depressed no more. Thank you, God. I owe it all to Him. Literally. I kid you not. I owe it all to God. But yes, I used to walk around my house with a knife, planning on how I was going to kill my family. And I thought it all the way through. Actually, I had it down to a T. How I was exactly going to kill my parents first. First my dad, then my mom. And then just go down the line. And kill everybody. And then I thought to myself, one night, I don't know what exactly happened, but I told myself, I love my family. And I would never want anything to happen to my family. And if anything has to happen to any one of them, I would rather it happen to me. And because I felt like I wanted to do hurtful and harmful things to my family, I wanted to kill myself. Literally. So that is when I first started getting my suicide attempts. That is actually, so I first hung myself at 7 years old because that was the age I was when I wanted to kill my family. So I hung myself, it broke. Believe it or not, I'm 7 years old, so it was a dumb thing to do. Okay, and I'm saying I'm 7 because of the fact that I'm thinking of my baby sister who was, she's 8 years younger than me. And she was like a baby. Like, she was still in diapers. So I'm assuming that she had to be 1 or 2. So I had to be about 8 or 9, maybe even 10. I don't know my exact age. Of course, I mean, you could think all the way back. Can you really pinpoint, everything is kind of, ages, you remember things, but you can't remember the age you were. It's like certain things that you put 2 and 2 together and you're like, okay, well, I had to be this age. Because my baby sister, she was still in diapers. She was barely walking, so I'm assuming she had to be 1 or 2. But she could have been a little older, so I could have been 11 or 12. But I tried to hang myself. Actually, it was a dumb thing. But my first suicide attempt was me trying to hang myself with a string that was hanging down. I forgot what it was hanging down from, but it was hanging down from something, and I tied a knot, like a knot that would go around my neck, and I put it around my neck, and actually I think it was blinds, and y'all know, come on now, that was the dumbest thing I could do. I think it was the blind string, and I tied a knot, and I put the thing around my neck, and I think I knocked the whole blinds down. I think I got in trouble for that, which made me even more depressed, but anyways, after that, I didn't really do any more suicide attempts. I started cutting myself right after that. So that led me to start cutting myself. And my family, they actually didn't know anything about my cutting until I got into middle school. And my school actually, which I will tell you that story another day, because that was crazy. When my school found out, I guess I can tell y'all now. I actually, I hid my cutting the whole entire time. My family knew, but my school ended up finding out because I ended up having a mental breakdown during school, and I was cutting myself during school because like I said, I have a reading disability, and they would always make me read, and that would give me anxiety, and I just hated myself because I never wanted to read in front of people because I knew what it would lead to, and yeah, so that led to me cutting myself in school, and the school pretty much shut down the whole school because they wanted to call they took me out of class and they called my parents, and I just knew my parents were gonna flip shits, and which they did. So when that happened, like I said, I was a good hider. So when when they took me out of my class, brought me into the office, they were watching me like a hawk. And I was like, I have to go to the restroom. They didn't watch me to go to the restroom. When they sent me to the restroom, I was like, I'm hiding. So I hid. They actually came to the restroom, but they never found me. I forgot exactly where I hid at, but they shut down the whole school looking for me. Like, literally, my name, like, I could hear them calling my name on the microphone, on the announcements, and they were like, we're looking for, if you see her, let me, and I was just like, you ain't never, that is actually how I first got into therapy. And how I first got a psychiatrist, because the school actually made my parents put me in therapy and psychiatry, which ended up putting me on medication and everything. But that is the story of how I first first did my first suicide attempt, and I started cutting myself because my suicide attempt didn't work. Later on, I got obsessed with trying to kill myself. As I got older and as I started getting more things to my, like, as you get older, you know, you get more access to things. And that's when, you know, I started doing other things, which is smoke, what do you call it? When you, you know, you close yourself into the garage and you just turn your car on, you close off the tailpipes and everything, smoke ventilation. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I tried to do that. I've tried to do a lot of things, which one day I'll tell you a story about that, or how I set my car on fire inside me. I'll tell you a story about that. But today I'm just going to tell you that story, how I first came to wanting to kill myself, which was the fact that I wanted to kill my family. And it made me very depressed and unhappy. And because I couldn't kill myself, I felt more of a loser, and I felt even more depressed and even more unhappy. And one day I'll tell you a story of why I stopped trying to kill myself. I literally got addicted to trying to kill myself. Okay, so today, I feel like, I don't know if y'all did your whole research on Wise Mind and using your wise mind, emotional mind, or reasonable mind. I feel like we still should talk about it, still should use it, and you should still always think about what mindset are you using. Are you using an emotional mindset where you're just going off of anger and hurt? Are you using a reasonable mindset where you're just going off of your brain and a smart decision that doesn't care about any of your emotions? Or are you using a wise mindset, which is caring about your emotions and the smartest thing to do to make a reasonable decision? I mean, not reasonable. I'm sorry, a wise decision. A wise decision. I feel like I definitely want to keep reiterating that is the first thing. I feel like, to realize that you do have 3 different mindsets, and once you realize what type of mindset you are using, even watching this video, are you judging? Are you really thinking about the things that, you know, you do on a day-to-day basis? I mean, there's a reason why you're here and you're watching these videos. Maybe you just think it's funny. I don't know. I mean, I would think it was crazy too. It's crazy. Is over here talking all this hot stuff. So let me pull a card from Make Today Magical. All right, a whole bunch of cards fell out. Today we got, I am proud of who I become. Actually, I am very proud of who I become. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like okay, first off, I want to tell y'all that life is supposed to be hard. Life is not supposed to be easy. The more problems we have, the stronger you are getting. That is something that took me a long time to understand. Because of all the things that I have been through, it made me a very independent and self-sufficient person. I am very proud of the person I've become. And honestly, sometimes we have to look at the negative things that has happened in our lives and realize that that is why you are who you are. And you are a better person because of it. Some people will be like, well, I don't want to say this, but some people will be like, the most horrible things has happened to you. I understand. I have been kidnapped twice. I have been raped multiple times. I have been molested in middle school. I have been taken advantage of so many times I can't even tell you how many. You know, the thing is that it makes us who we are. When you face whatever it is, whatever problem it is, no matter how bad, no matter how small it is, instead of running away and acting like it doesn't exist, and you just put it in a safe, and just when you face it, it makes you stronger. It makes you able to talk about it. It makes you able to help and heal other people. Nothing is meant for you to keep it to yourself. Because if it was, you wouldn't have faced those issues. I'm just telling you. It doesn't matter if you dealt with the fact that your kid passed away. It doesn't matter if you dealt with the fact that your parent passed away, maybe at a young age, or maybe maybe you're older. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the difficulties is, or maybe it's just a car wreck that changed your life, or maybe it doesn't matter. When you overcome it, when you stay in the depressed and sad mode, then you can't help nobody else. Because you can't even help yourself. But when you overcome that obstacle, that sadness, it helps you help other people. Okay? And that is all God really wants. People say, why me? Because you're supposed to be a teacher. It's your job to help other people overcome those same obstacles you have, faced. So I am proud of who I've become. And you should be proud of who you've become as well. Next card. I know my worth. Okay? I know my worth. That's why I'm not married. Because I ain't settling on nothing. I ain't settling on no BS. Okay? That's why I keep my circle this big. Because I ain't got time for the BS. Okay? I ain't got time, okay? I know my worth. Okay? And you should know your worth too. You're very valuable. You are worth the world. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Okay? If you will give yourself the world, then anybody that's around you should give you the world too. And I mean, it's vice versa. We put ourselves out there for other people. We give other people what we want to receive. You know what I'm saying? So if you give people what you want to receive, don't receive the bare minimum, because you are worth more than that. Oh my God, I just said this. I am growing through everything I experience. I just talked about this. Everything you experience is growth. No matter how bad it is. Growth doesn't come from good. I'm just telling you. Growth does not come from good. It comes from bad. Just being real. You want to say, God, why me? Because he wants you to grow. I'm sorry. He wants you to grow. That's what it is. That is why you're going through what you're going through. And if you're not talking to nobody else, if you're not helping nobody else grow, that means that you haven't grown the way God wants you to grow. And that means most likely you're going to have more and more bad things that come towards you. Because you're not growing. You got to grow, okay? You got to face it, which is a fear. You're afraid to face that fear because you're afraid that if you endure all that pain instead of just, locking it in the box and act like it doesn't exist. When you actually accept it and endure all that pain, it makes you stronger. You don't cry about it no more. It doesn't even faze you. You could talk about it. You could smile. Because you've come to the other side. You're on the other side of it. You're on the other side of it. You can talk about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes when I talk about the fact that I was raped, sometimes I get tears in my eyes. Or the fact that I was kidnapped. Bro, I jumped out of somebody's window. First off, I had first off, the key to everything is acting like you're okay. Okay? That nothing fazes you. You just be like, okay, I see what's going on. And you just be like, you just act like everything okay. And then when they think that you're okay, that you're fine with everything that's going on, they won't really worry about you. And then you just take off, okay? You be like, fuck this, I'm out. That's how you do that shit. Just one-on-one. I'm just telling you, okay? Because that's what I did. Whoop, whoop. Believe in yourself. Believe in myself. Believe in yourself, baby. Believe in yourself because God believes in you. That's why he's giving you the difficulties, okay? God believes in you. That's why he's giving you these challenges. You want to ask why you? Because God believes in you. So believe in yourself as well, okay? You are seen. So somebody out there, I feel like, feels like they're invisible. You are seen. They are watching you. People see you, okay? Even when you feel like nobody sees you, I see you. Okay? I see you. God sees you. He sees you. You are seen. I am capable, okay? You are capable. If you are going through drug addiction, any kind of alcohol abuse, any kind of abuse whatsoever, physical, mental, you are capable of changing your life. Maybe the abuse is not from anybody but yourself. Maybe you are abusing yourself by having negative thoughts or having bad memories. Just keep going in your head. Honestly, the best way to change that is to replace every negative thought with a positive, okay? Just like the glass being half full, you change that. The glass ain't half full. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Glass being half empty. You change it to say the glass is half full. You know what I'm saying? Full is better than empty, right? The thing about it is that you are capable of being whatever you want to be. If you want to be a more positive person, then make that your goal. You can do it. Like I said, replace every negative thought with a positive thought. And if there's people in your life with the negativity, replace that too. I mean, cut them out. Why they gotta be in your life? Because what? They your husband, they your wife? First confront them. Let them know, hey, this toxicity, this negativity is not helping me or my spirit or how I feel. So we're going to have to change this. Maybe it's the way they talk to you. Maybe they yell. Maybe they argue. Some people are used to that because of the fact that it was how they were raised. Like my dad, he kind of has a little bit of a, heavy tone. Man, I remember every time my dad used to call, I was scared. I was terrified because the way he talked, and now I talk, loudly. I talk with a, stern voice. And I realize my dog, like, when I talk to her sweet and soft, she don't even hear that. She hears the sternness. That's the only time she hears me. It's because that's how I talk, If I be trying to be nice, but she don't hear that shit no more. It should go right off her back like like water on a duck. You know what I'm saying? So that is make today magical. Now, perfect date night questions. If you got anybody in your life, it doesn't matter. I feel like some of these questions, they don't even matter if it's a spouse. Maybe it's just a friend. But sometimes I feel like we all got to remember that friends they could be used for different things. You don't have to have that friend. I don't know why I thought a car pulled out. You don't have to have that friend in your life all the time. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, if you have a friend that is negative, but you enjoy certain things about that friendship, then just use it as that. And honestly, not only that, I had to cut family members out of my life. I had to do that because of the fact that I realized that I don't know. It's not that they were being negative towards my face. I just felt negative vibes coming off them every time I was around them. And honestly, that is not where I want my energy to be. I don't want to go somewhere and my energy's up here, and by the time I leave, I'm down here. And it takes me weeks to build myself back up here. Nobody should put themselves through that. People say, oh, well, it's about memories and it's about this. No. Make memories with people that appreciate you, love you, and your vibe just keeps getting higher every time you're around them. Not getting lower and you have to build yourself back up. No. That is not the way life's supposed to work. And that's not the way this game works, okay? If people don't appreciate you, don't be around them. Because they're never going to appreciate you. They actually start appreciating you more when you're not around. All right, perfect date night question. If your significant other presents you with if your significant other presents you with a prenup before wedding, would you sign it? Why and why not? I'm going to answer these questions too. If my significant other present me with a prenup, guess what? Am I going to sign it? Hell yeah. I mean, that's me personally. I know getting married, everything is one, but the prenup is for if you get a divorce. And for me, I feel like you don't know what the future holds. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be rich by the time this is all over. You know what I'm saying? By the time, yeah, I mean, okay, I'm saying getting in the situation, he got more money than me, so he wants me to sign a prenup. Okay, fine, I'm gonna sign that prenup. Yes, and let me go ahead and go ahead, lawyer, write in there. It goes for both sides, baby. We both will leave with our own stuff, okay? So if I end up going to a higher level and end up making more money than you because I'm never going to stop striving to be the best me, baby, that means you ain't getting my money either. Bye-bye. So yes, I would sign it. Yes, I would sign it. And honestly, even if I did leave the marriage or he left me and I still didn't have as much as he did, I don't care. As long as I leave with my sanity, that's all that matters to me. Like, I don't want no man taking care of me anyway. I love to have my own. I am single and I do have my own, and I prefer it to be that way. Because at the end of the day, nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me nothing. Nothing. No sugar. I don't do no sugar daddies because nobody can tell me nothing, baby. Nothing. So that's the card. I feel like, yeah, everybody should ask that question. Because you do want to know, is it all about my money? Or are you with me? Or is it really all about the things I just do for you? Or is it really love? Like, you really love me for me? I mean, being honest, why should anybody have trouble signing that? Unless you really just want somebody to just take care of you. I mean, that's how I feel. Oh man, I just had deja vu. Not deja vu, but I had a premonition. Last time I was making this video, I saw this, but honestly, I didn't think that this would be it. That's crazy. It's like you see stuff, but you be like, oh, okay. Like, I have visions, like, I can be, like, I'm doing this right now, and I'll see something else happening that's not happening. And then I'll just be like, oh, okay. That's weird. And then it happens. That's weird. I call it premonition, but I think it's called something else. I don't know. Maybe it is premonition. I don't know. What's the most romantic thing you have ever done for someone? Okay. First off, I don't know if romantic thing... I'm sorry, did you see that? I don't know if romantic thing means, like... Does it also mean sexual? I mean romantic, like... The most romantic thing. I feel like I'm very thoughtful. So when I give gifts, I give thoughtful gifts. Like, I mean, if I see your shoes, like you got these favorite shoes and you wear them every day and they fucked up, I will buy you a new pair of shoes, like those damn near almost the same exact ones, because clearly you love those shoes a lot. But romantic, I mean, I'm more of a trench coat, music type person, you know what I'm saying? Champagne. Well, I don't drink anymore. So it'll be sparkling juice. Bye-bye. You know, that's the type of person I am. You know, that's what I do. I mean, that's romantic for me. Have I ever done anything other than that? I don't really think so, because I feel like nobody's really done anything, and I've been married. Like, I think I had one person that did something very romantic for me, and he wasn't even my husband. And my ex-husband, he started doing stuff for me after the fact that he told me he cheated on me, he was trying to keep me around. And that was kind of jacked up to me, because I felt like now it's too late. Now you're just making up for the fuck up. So, I don't know. I feel like I've never really gotten that, and I don't think I've really ever been, you know, really romantic towards people, except for the trench coat and music and bubbly, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what y'all answers would be. But yeah, those are great questions that you can ask somebody. Ooh, that was loud. So those are those two cards. So this is the DBT, which is behavior therapy skill cards. Like, I don't know if y'all remember from the first video. I also want to say, if y'all like the video, please like and subscribe. Please leave comments below. The first video I posted, nobody even viewed it, which is crazy, because more people viewed my other videos than this one. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But I'm going to keep posting. I'm hoping that you guys will watch them and like and subscribe to them. Blah, 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 blah. So, these are my DBT cards. One did pop out. This is interpersonal. Y'all still, if I didn't tell y'all I had a reading disability, that has not went away. And it doesn't matter how much I read, I still gotta sit and think and sound out things, okay? Okay. Interpersonal effectiveness skills. And maybe I might be wrong. Tell me. I'm not the smartest one. Alright? But, you know, I like feeling like I don't know everything, because I'm always willing to learn more. Like, I always want to learn more. Like, I always am willing to learn more. Okay. There are three parts to an appreciation activity request. I think, focus on the facts, not judgment. I feel, address how the situation makes you feel emotionally, and I want. Request that the person does something. Avoid blaming the other person. Keep your request simple and keep the request simple and reasonable. Try it today. So this is communication skills. Card 47. There are three parts to appreciation. just don't get that. There are 3 parts to appropriate. Man, shit. There's the card, y'all. So, maybe y'all get it better than me. Because, I mean, it says, I think, focus on facts, not judgment. I feel, address how the situation makes you feel emotionally, and I want. Request the person do something. Avoid blaming the other person. Keep your request simple and reasonable. So I'm assuming this is if you're thinking and feeling a certain type of way, then you should address it, and you should ask the person to do something for you, and keep it simple. And don't blame nobody. There's nobody's fault, pretty much. Like, nobody's at fault. You're not saying, oh, this is your fault, and you're not saying that this is my fault. So I don't know. Let's see. And I'm not gonna lie. See, that's gonna make me now want to look in this book to see if I can find. See, it says card 47, but this is communication skills. So we're gonna go down communication skills. So I'm in the context. So I'm not. Okay, maybe. God, no, they're tripping. It just skipped. Because these cards are actually supposed to go with this book. Let's protect and balance your emotions every day. Maybe it doesn't go with this book. Oh my God, I've definitely seen this. I've definitely seen this. That is crazy. I've definitely seen this before. It just, as I'm doing stuff, I keep, I'm like, oh, yeah, I've seen this for sure. So now I'm in the index. I'm in the back of the book now, trying to see if I can find it. Changing emotions. I definitely changed. 74. Change. You definitely want that. Right? That's the whole purpose we're here. Walking the middle path. Which is crazy because it has everything to do with reasonable mind, emotional mindset. Which I have talked to y'all about using both mindset and making the best decision. Oh, dang. There's a doing mindset and nothing to do mindset. And there's a medium in that. So, wow. We definitely gotta go through that. But we're looking for, actually I kind of want to bookmark that. So we're looking for communication, which is 277. Emotional diary. Huh. That ain't got nothing to do with communication, though. emotional diary. And it says emotion. Well, let me just tell you, this is all about emotions. But this has nothing to do with communication to others. How was my emotions expressed to others? Wow. So this actually talks about, page 278, talks about communication with others. Talk about communication to me. Talk about motivation, emotions. So fear and anxiety, shame, sadness. So right here, fear and anxiety under communication with others is I did not go to group. The group was not important to me. They called to encourage me to come. They wondered if I am committed. They might be. My dog, man, should be 40. I'm sorry. It'd be funky. Okay, so I don't know. This is just like, I guess it's not really. This is really, it just says record an emotion. These are really just worksheets. But I thought maybe I need another book. Yeah, it's really just worksheets. So this is actually an example of what you're supposed to do on this page. But it's not actually talking to me about communication. Worksheet for change, emotional response. Check and facts. What emotions do I want to change? I like that one. I can't use these as my bookmarks because they ain't going to be in there. We just got to figure out another way. Use an envelope. Alright. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more with this one. I'm definitely going to have to get another either book or I'm going to have to get, because this is really just worksheets. And I'm probably going to have to get another one of these books too. Honestly. That is not just worksheet. I like the worksheets, but I need more than just worksheets. I need the actual how-to. All right, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. I hope it helped somebody. Please, like I said, subscribe, like. Please leave me comments. Please help me help you. Okay? So, any advice at all, please. Thank y'all. Have a great night. Stay loved. And stay blessed. Because you are. Through all that has happened these past couple of years, you are very blessed. You're alive. And you're sitting here watching this video. Which means that you either have a cell phone, which there are people out there that don't have that. That means you have some kind of money coming in to pay for this too. So, you're very blessed. There are people that don't have that. And that literally, if you got that, that literally probably means you got food too. Because I can't see somebody having a cell phone but then don't got no food. Would you rather pay your cell phone bill or would you pay for something that actually keeps you living? I think you would choose living. I am sleepy, y'all. Sorry. I'm sorry. Love y'all. Have a great night. Bye.